Why more parking should be allocated to commuter students at Tarleton State University. In the next 5 minutes, I will address the following topics: Tarleton's current parking structure and the problems with it, a solution that is efficient and has potential to be very effective, the resources needed to implement this solution, and finally, how this solution will benefit the university and its students. These next two slides will show Tarleton's current parking map and how it is zoned. As you can see, the red or residential zones heavily outnumber all other areas. This becomes a big issue when the few lots designated to commuters fill up fast, yet there are available residential zone parking spots sitting idle for long periods of time more often than not. Some of you may be thinking that was a pretty opinionated and one-sided statement. However, there have been multiple articles published on sites like the Stephenville Empire Tribune and the Texan News Service containing numerous complaints, just like the one I just mentioned, from both students and some members of the faculty. It's not just empty parking spots sitting open all day that commuters aren't allowed to use that's a problem. It's also that the majority of commuter parking zones are located on the very perimeter of campus, leaving students not only struggling to find an open spot, but also having to travel even further to get to class. Now I would like to offer my recommendation. The most cost-efficient and timely option is to turn all residential parking lots that are not directly in front of residential halls into all zone lots. This would mean both residential permits and commuter permits are allowed in these lots. By using lots that have already been paved, we eliminate the high costs and frustrations of adding more construction onto our campus. The only real cost to this plan would be in changing the existing signage. The image to the left is a mock estimate of what a change of signage could potentially cost. Other resources we would need would include a memorandum to be sent out to the entire university explaining this change, and the Parking Services Department's time and energy in getting and putting out the new signs, as well as updating the campus parking map. These few inexpensive changes have the potential to be very beneficial for the university. By creating a more inviting and less stressful campus, the probability of student body growth as well as higher attendance rates for current students could be much higher. In conclusion, I've addressed four main things in this talk. I've shown what current parking looks like and why it's problematic. I've offered a very reasonable and efficient solution. And finally, I've discussed why and how implementing the solution would be very beneficial to Tarleton State University and its students.